Oh God, I have kale in my teeth. Oh my God, this is terrible. Hold on. Oh Jesus, what a disaster. Oh my God, this is so bad. Oh, this is like hell. This is a fucking nightmare. And I swore too early. I'm gonna get demonetized. Oh my God. I got it over here now. Oh my God. It was kale. I was having kale as well. You put it in the oven and it gets crispy. There's like kale chips and it's just, I want to apologize to everyone. That was really unprofessional. That was really wrong of me. And I'm sorry. Hello, everyone. It is Sunday. I'm here. I think that's it. I think they're all gone. I'm going to make coffee in my underwear for you. I should have done some last looks before I turned on the camera. Instead, I said, let's have one piece of kale. And to look at the result. I'm going to make coffee in my underwear for you. Let's get a look at them. They're great. This is something like a businessman would wear, I think. Coming home from the office. Hi, honey. Look at these. Nice slacks underneath that whole thing. I'm doing better. I will throughout the episode. I will still find pieces of it. If you haven't already, please go watch the latest Hey EW with Top Flight and Action Andretti. They're burgeoning boys, drug use or not. And I had a swell time. You need to learn about them. You need to support them. You need to say, these are fine people, and I want to see them on my television more. So go like it, go watch it, go comment, go share it, go tell AEW, go quote the tweet and say, this was fantastic, their tweet and my tweet, and then also tell Tony Khan, let's help support these fine fellas. They seem like fine young men. They're not the savvy. They like to wrestle, okay? They don't care about promoting themselves because they're at peace with themselves, unlike me. So do it for them. It would be incredibly sweet and incredibly kind. I think they're fine young men. So go support their various things. I think it'll be nice. Go, please. Do it. AW posted another video like 2 hours later. It's going to kill the whole algorithm. So please reset the algorithm. V said, good morning, RJ, and everyone. I hope you're doing well this week. I feel the cruise took a lot out of me. I went from a dynamite to a cruise right into another dynamite. A lot of work, a lot of travel. It's a little run down. So I'm enjoying the few days at home to recharge and replenish. Okay, Gamer said, well, hi, RJ, and good morning, everyone. Hey, EW is fun as per usual, and I highly recommend everyone give it a watch. I think okay, Gamer said, lead humor there. Known for their savvy marijuana jokes. So that's nice. But furthermore, I'm sure the boys did. They're not going to watch this, but they will appreciate the endorsement regardless. Mike said, good morning. Red Dog said, sup, RJ, and everyone. You can hear it in my voice. I'm working it out of my system. Lady said, good morning to all. We are back from RJ's high sea adventures on the cruise. There's a little trading card they gave out to everyone on the cruise. Isn't this so nice? Look at this. A little trading card. This fella here. Fun facts. Hosts an online look backstage into AEW called Hey AEW, and RJ, along with David Arquette, won Celebrity Family Feud, beating Paul Rubens. I think you can tell that I wrote the last one. Emmanuel said, who's your favorite Minnesotan? Jerry Lynn, but then right below it is Jesse Ventura. And if Jesse gets on Hey AEW, I have no problem putting him above Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn was doing some metal on the cruise. Whoa, we looked over. It's Jerry, please. Simon said, good morning. Papa Percy said, hey, handsome. Annie said, good morning, everyone. Nell said, good morning. Clarence said, hi. Zazu didn't expect this. So Sierra said, good morning and welcome back to the mainland. Land ho. And that's what they used to call me in high school. Lady said, well, hello, RJ. Mike said, research was shit for this episode. Do you need an assistant? No, the research wasn't shit. The internet was shit. I used the internet correctly. The internet let me down. There were cited sources. I double-checked everything. Turned out to be completely wrong. If you want to see me be flustered in real time, Watch this Hey W. Joe said, good morning, everyone. Ironically, after watching Top Flight on Hey, I'm at the dispensary. Bad influences. Well, I guess if it's illegal now. Sean said, hey, occulties. Good morning, RJ. Mia said, good morning, beautiful people. Sorry, I'm late. Just finishing Hey W. That's okay. Leo said, is the whole Saltburn chat as annoying over there as it is in the UK? I have no idea. I try not to talk to anyone, period. This was my social interaction. Nell said, what was he eating? They were kale chips. They were dried up kale chips. Joseph said, what's up, RJ? Sweet drawers. That you say sweet drawers. You mean drawers. Saeed said, good morning and happy Sunday to all. Vanessa is here. And she said, hello, good day. Oh, we're linguistically traveling southwest from Belarus this week, if we're all following along on the map. So happy Sunday to all those convened to watch RJ in his Donje Ruble. Donje Ruble. I shouldn't have said the J's. It's Croatian. And we all know how much I've been saying, I got to get to Croatia. Love to see this. I love to see Croatia this time of year. I would love to go. Thank you. Once again, another cultural moment brought to you by Vanessa Craven. That's well done. I hope you're proud of yourself. Mia said he was eating pancakes. No, I didn't say I was eating pancakes. I said I was eating kale. Strong said Maven's better. So, look, I won the Fightful Award for Best Talent Media. I said, who else was nominated? Maven. Maybe I went into a little Maven rant. Didn't think it was a big deal. Maven took great umbrage on his YouTube and made a short about it, saying, why don't you have me on your show and say it to my face? So probably when my voice gets better, I should probably craft a response to him. Will I have him on Hey? Stranger things have happened. I assume I'll run into him at some point. So get ready for me avoiding saying that to your face, Maven. Let me press this coffee. Leo said, are you going to post for that Fitness Girls magazine? Which reminds me, Harley's in the chat. And hers is out. She's selling autographed copies. Saying, look at my handwriting. Here's my ass. Maybe I will. Maybe I should. V said, hey, W was great. The surprise flip at the end was a nice touch. Way to fucking spoil everything. I have expected it to be the time somebody finally vomits. We're going to get there. Gina said, you could tell that Dante has paid close attention to the... You could tell that Dante has paid close attention to the flight attendant on his flight as he nailed it, whereas Darius, not so much. I have to fly with one of them. And I did fly. I sat next to Dante once on the plane, and he really paid attention. A.K.A. Baldy just wrote, Mauve Beret. Works for me. Remember, for 20 months. Dear Lord. Bradley said, I've been trying to eat cleaner. Do you have any go-to meals or snacks? I like a kale chip. Just don't turn on your webcam immediately after. Kale chip, watermelon, cucumber, pickles, if you need something with a little more gravitas. Adam Oss said, sup, RJ, looking forward to coming back to Wembley this year? Yeah, I mean, will I come back? I don't know. Will all in? Yes, I'm very excited for that. Anything you didn't get a chance to do in London, UK last year that you want to do this year? Yes, I need to see my Splat-A-Lot friends. I need to see Elliot. I need to see who is Thorn, and I need to see Shaden, and I need to see Mediva, and I need to see Nitrous. And I did get Elliot tickets. He was there, but I didn't get a chance to see him, which sucks. So I would like to see them and spend less time with Matt Taven. He was like, let's go to Abbey Road. And he dragged me for 2 hours to Abbey Road. Wasted my whole fucking day. Harley said, sip the coffee and look in the camera. Well, Harley, since she's now an avid watcher of this show, seems to forget I have to pour the coffee first. You know, some people have a sip fetish. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Harley was on the cruise. Let me tell you about Harley. Let me sip. Let me look into the camera. Harley was on the cruise, and, you know, she's talented. She's so talented. And I always hear she's so funny. She acts, she sings, she dances. What doesn't she do? She plays guitar, she plays piano, making music videos. And I thought she would be great in my improv show, which was a blast and a hit. And thank you to everybody that came. Felt so good. People came that I didn't think. Bully Ricky, he was like, I watched the whole show. I was like, really? So we did that show. And who was on the show? Santino, Johnny TV, Taya, Prince Nana, Harley, Aubrey, Colt, Cabana. And Anyway, it's a great game created by the wonderful Jason Agnew from Comedy Bar. We used to do it at Comedy Bar, and it was perfect. And he gave me his blessing and made me happy. Anyway, we're doing the show. Harley gets eliminated pretty much as early as you could get eliminated because the audience boos who they don't like, and obviously tells you how funny she was. And she freaks out, getting eliminated. I give people 30 seconds to say goodbye to the audience. She freaks out and proceeds to do a rant and be all cool, and then panics and gets on the second rope and mimes masturbating onto the audience. I feel comfortable talking about it because it happened in public. Like over 300 people saw it. It was directed at them. It was one of the most shocking moments I have ever been a part of inside a professional wrestling ring. So just remember that next time she orders me around. Also, I have pictures. I don't know if I should show them. I don't know if it's appropriate to show them, but I have pictures. So that's what I'm going to say. Asian said, where do we sign the petition to make RJ an official lad? I'd love to be ladding it up with the boys hanging out in the fun social circle. Hey, lads. That's what I would say. And I put my arms around them like, this would be great. James said, good morning, RJ. Pogo said, love to RJ and all. Leo said, were you a fan of Jesse Ventura's refereeing at SummerSlam 1999? Yes, I was. Did no one has a counting cadence like Jesse Ventura? SM said, I want a trading card. Well, it's too late. Mess Andy said, I've worked book signings for Jesse Ventura. They always go long because he loves to talk. His stories are great, so it's worth it. Who wants a 40-minute episode of Hay? Joseph said, that was my first cruise. It was a blast. I must say, very cool to meet you all. It was a delight. Christine, now that I'm thinking of it, if you're here, will you be able to tell me what this Top Flight episode was in terms of the numbers? 86? The 86th episode? Or the 87th? Mess Andy said, have you seen the PBS documentary about Jesse Ventura yet? It's in my watch list. I have not. I also have to read I Ain't Got Time to Bleed. SM said, I don't know how to feel about the Maven heat. I love Maven. Well, you got to make a choice. It's either him or me. Nell says, been married for 45 months. Seeing as Alpha One is back today, can we get the Canadian national anthem? Alpha One is back. There's a show in Hamilton today. Ethan Page is running it like old times. I should stop by, but I won't. Maybe the next one. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Da, da, da. True patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Yes, we do. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for you. That was I would, if I went to a hockey game and that was the version, I wouldn't be upset about it. I think I would enjoy it. It would save you like a minute. Oh, here, I'm so far behind in the chat. Holy shit. I'm going. Molly said, Wikipedia told me Kenny Omega is a 4-time WWE World Champion. So, look, where else am I going to get? It's either Wikipedia or Cage Match. These no scholarly books on Top Flight. Nolan said, when is Christian going to be on Hey W? The invitation has been sent, and I'm waiting. Every day, whenever he wants to do it, I'm happy to do it. Harley said, how do you feel about the fact that I was robbed at your improv show? I was clearly the funniest. Your show was a total scheme, just like the rigged Pretty Princess packaging that was also rigged. Okay, I'm nominated for another award, in addition to my FIFO award for Best Talent Media. I was nominated for another award for Pretty Princess. It was some wrestling award. And I think I'm going to win. Let me show you those pictures of Harley now. Because they were taken by a fan. They're public. Here we go. She's asking for it. So there's this one here. We start here, right? Right. Disgusting, grotesque. And I'll tell you what makes it worse is the facial intensity of it. And then this would be the release. So I told her, first of all, she needs to post them with zero caption, number one. This is how to get back in my good books. Post them with zero caption, number one. Number two, your next match or your first match, since you don't really seem to wrestle on AEW, you just like to bite people and bring out knives, I think you should do it on the second row. It's the best way to ensure that you'll be wrestling again. Rod said, RVD is a frequent orgy participant. I refer you to his episode of Hey, which was a while ago. I think you'll learn some very valuable information. Leo said, given that the company is making bone crunching action style figures, including the Blue Meanie, who would you most like to see in bone crunching action form? Well, I think the answer is Sid, and I think you know why. Zazu said, Saraya not knowing that wrestling is a part of her contract and Harley turning into a cannibal. What a time to be alive. Mia has been a member for 17 months. Said, can you please tell off my boss? He's the worst. He doesn't listen to me. I wish I could, but I would get fired. Happy 17 months to me. Mr. Sir. Mia is a fine employee, and you, sir, are a terrible boss. So you can take this job and shove it and do it in a way without firing Mia, because she still wants to be here because it's practical and logistical, and you got to work, you got to make a dime. But she is angry and she's not going to take it anymore. And if you don't like that, you can hit the bricks, pal, but you can hit them in a way that ensures that she still keeps her job. It's going to work. Messani said, do you pronounce Maven the way you pronounce Taven? I pronounce Maven in not a very nice way, and he's going to hear from me soon. Leo said, we need Maven in a casino battle royal in AEW. Do another dropkick. Harley said, thank you, Asian Joe. And I think it's a little racist to capitalize it like that. Harley said, I was amazing. Leo said, also, if they can get the rights to that Mercy Drive song, that's a great fucking song. Bill Wood said, Jesse Ventura, a future guest on AEW. I love it. Erin said, good morning from the hotel the morning after my second sister's wedding. She's got so many. She got farmers. It's a farmer with 8 daughters, and they're all getting married. 34 days after the other one, my sister of the bride duties are finally over. Wonderful silly emoji. And now you can rest until you get married, Aaron. Mickey said, good morning, gorgeous. It would have been a nice thing to say to me. I'm on day 10 in the hospital. Now we've took a dip after having me hit by a car. You started with good morning, gorgeous. You set me up here, and then you dropped me down. I'm on day 10 in the hospital after being hit by a car, and I'm losing what's left of my mind. Would you sing something for me? Anything you'd like. Okay. Only because now Mickey did not pay, but Mickey is in the hospital. Mickey's had what sounds like a horrible, horrible car accident. Okay. This one's for you, Mickey. That old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic that you weave so well. And then I get those fingers up and down my spine. That same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. That same old tingle that I feel inside. And then that elevator starts its ride. And down and down and down I go. Round and round and round I go. Like a leaf that's caught in a tie. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name, and I'm all aflame. I'm aflame with such a burning desire that only your kiss can put out the fire. You are the lover that I've waited for. You're the mate, the one, the thing, the fling that I was just created for. And every time your lips meet mine, down and down I go, round and round I go in a spin, loving the spin I'm in, under that old black magic called love. You weren't expecting that, Mickey. I hope that helped. Sorry about everything. Leo said, everyone slags on Brit food, but our sweet food is amazing. Have you ever had mini eggs? Are you talking about the Cadbury mini eggs? Because I fucking love them. They are fantastic. I love a good, you know what I'm saying? Amanda said, good morning, sir. Hello, friends. Mia said, by the way, I like white chocolate Dante. I think that fella's got a new nickname. Harley said, hi, Nolan loves wrestling. Look, RJ, people are happy I'm here. You're welcome. Lady said, 411 on Harley on the cruise. Well, I just gave it to you. V said, Mickey, that's awful. Wishing you recovery. Leo said, have you seen the webcam outside Abbey Road Studio by the zebra crossing, which shows everybody posing like the Beatles? Oh, my God. Had we known that there was a webcam, we could have seen Matt Taven drag me and Mike Bennett and Giancarlo, and I had a horrible time. Me said, I love how he says Princeton and now. Well, there's only one way to say it. Nolan said, why did you let Action Andretti back on the show? Because then I have to put him in the hallway. Hey, were you going to be in the show? I just figured let's rip the Band-Aid off. Leo just wrote the Louis C.K. of pro wrestling, and I have no idea what that's referring to. And it sounds like the worst thing to be called ever. Nell said, keep the pictures for the Dark Side of the Ring episode. Too late. Oh, you were saying it about Harley, Leo. I get it now. I'm sorry. V said, I watched a 40-minute Hey. Christine said that was episode 87. Oh my God, we're so close to 90. And then the final run begins. Adam said, if you get the chance to do a Hey W in a different locale, where would you want to go with who? I'm thinking Osprey and Anandos. I'd love to I did 3 live ones. Renee, before Renee was even signed. I did one with Daddy Magic, Cool Hand Angie, and Jake at a fan fest. And at StarCast, I did one with Dalton. And I enjoyed those a lot. But it ruins the pace. I don't think they're as enjoyable to watch afterwards. Like, they're nice to be in. So when they're totally live like that, you have a lot more leeway. Leo said, if you ever see Brit wrestlers doing banter on Twitter, you won't want to be a lad. UK wrestlers are allergic to being funny or having a likable personality. Tell Mariah May that. You want to say, good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's awesome. Rob said, wait, did Harley mimic? Well, I hope the pictures make it clear, Rob. I hope the pictures. Oh, she wasn't jilling. That was not a. She's got. Wait, is she defending it? Yep, she said jerkin. She's owning it, and God bless. Nolan said, I didn't know you were from Canada. You don't know a lot about me, Nolan. Talk to Maven. He knows so much about me. Sean said, we stand on cars and freeze. Nilo said, wonderful wrestler. Check out their work. Can we make the version of O Canada that we play in schools? I would have been the coolest. That would have been the coolest fucking elementary school to go to. Lishi said I should have stood up for that rendition. Kurt was the only funny one who managed to upset all the Brit wrestler freaks. God's work he did. He really did. Harley said, because it's my protector. I don't know if she's rambling about. Nolan said, also, why are you trying to ruin the Angel and Ruby thing? Oh, that was not to me. That was to Harley. Leo said, Sid already has one. Several, actually. Well, shit. Joseph said, do you think TK could ever come on Hey W? That would be pretty funny. Joseph, I have news for you. He was on the 2nd episode ever. Go back and look it up. And it was, I'm not going to have him back. Chronic Snake said, may I use you as a reference? It's a tough market. Absolutely. I support Chronic Snake 82. He has my full endorsement. Leo said somebody should do a Sid figure with removable ankle. Nolan said, Harley, why are you trying to ruin the Angel and Ruby relationship? Christine said, now we've taken a dip. Harley Cameron has contributed a goldenrod tribute to the chat and said, slap yourself in the face for being so rude to me about your scheme of a show. Are we all happy now? Throwing money at me, like continuing to be. You know what? That made you come off more perverted. Didn't help lessen the perversion. Nell said, oh, we have to be hit by a car to get a freebie? I think that's fair. Don't you? Enough to put you in the hospital for more than 2 days. I think that's fair. Zazu said, what's your favorite walkout song from the AW wrestlers minus Kenny Omega? The Ricky Starks theme. I love a good horn. I love that song. Leo said, would you rather have an old man fart sitting in front of you on a bus, happened before, or have a little kid so gross do that thing where they call, I would have an old man fart in my fucking mouth. Kids coughing is the most disgusting thing in the world. I would rather sleep in a dumpster. Children coughing. There's some gross thing they do with their lips. It's a higher pitch. It's always fucking wet. It's just, oh my God, so disgusting. Gina said, I love that Harley and RJ fight like an old married couple that hate each other after 50 years together. And I really haven't known her that long. So who knows where we'll be a month from now. Pogo said, the nutty RJ. Thanks for getting the reference, Po Girl. Bradley, I also know the other song from the Nutty Professor, too. We've Got a World That Swings. You remember that one? Bradley said, I prefer to pay a few bucks than a few thousand in hospital bills. It's just know, in the event of a horrible life-altering tragedy, you'll also get a free song from me. Red Dog said, I missed the Halloween-themed Cadbury eggs, and I'm far behind again. Here we go. I'm back. Maureen said, shoot, it's really raining in the Bay Area. What does that have to do with me? Plain Simple Garrick said, is Mark Henry involved? I think Mark Henry should bestow his chocolateness onto Dante and crown him the white chocolate. White chocolate Dante Martin's a sweet fucking name. Zazu said the Outcast should be on Hey W. I gotta tell you something. I was just thinking the same thing. I watched them on the cruise and I said, I like these guys. Nolan said, I binge watched Hey W a couple of weeks ago. It was so funny. Well, thank you. We have over 10 hours, probably 12 hours of content now. They should really do a supercut one day. Zazu said, I will defend Mariah here. Well, good for you. Mass Andy said, if you could modify the set of Hey to resemble a more famous late night talk show, why would it be Joe Franklin's? Originally, I love the Dick Cavett set. And then Adam Friedland so smartly took advantage of it and made himself the Dick Cavett set. That's why he's a genius. I love the Joe Franklin set. There was a lot of tchotchkes there. I love the old Jerry Lewis set from his 80s talk show, not from his 60s talk show. And I also love that horrible Chevy Chase set, the fucking aquarium behind him. What a horrible idea. Leo said, can AW get Singer Sting in the arena for the Sting the Wrestlers match? I don't know. He's annoying. The guy's weird. Christine said, by my calculations, number 100 should be May 12th, I think, accounting for Revolution and stuff. Yeah, but who knows? That's so far away. We might have an April pay-per-view. We might have a May pay-per-view. But we're closing in. The week after Revolution will be my 2-year anniversary of Hey. The week of Revolution will be my 2-year anniversary of just working there. Leo said, have you seen when people just... I'm so far behind. Have you seen when people just send broken action figures on eBay? Yes, I have. Nelson, I'm from the UK and would like to point out not everyone is a dickhead. Show me where. Bradley said, where does a Mad World rank among your favorite movies? Jerry Lewis, Milton Berle, and Ethel Merman. A bad movie, a lot of great moments. And Ethel Merman's fantastic in it. A lot of those guys are just phoning it in. And I think you know who I'm talking about. Maureen said, I heard that Marty Jannetty has to have his foot amputated. Maybe he'll get a free song. Amanda said, oh my God, Stark Song is the best. It pumps me up when it comes on the playlist. Harley Cameron is just rolling in dough. She has to cough up some extra cash with a citrus tribute and say, try and put your fist in your mouth. You seem like the kind of person who could do that. Is that supposed to be an insult? Is that an insult to my fist or to my mouth? You're going to get, no. Now I've just wanted to make me gag. Hope you're proud of yourself. Fucking freak. Let's show that photo of her again. She was, yeah. This is the good one. Harley Cameron, professional wrestler, passed away today. This is the only known photo. Who said, do you have a favorite women's wrestler? Mine, you're asking, hoping Julia Hart, Mariah, Saraya. Love me some Toni Storm. I don't think it's a secret to anybody. Trisha Dora is fantastic. Erica Lee is hilarious. Queen Aminata has been doing wonderfully. But if I had to pick a favorite women's wrestler ever, I love a Judy Martin. Am I going to go with a Judy Martin and Leilani Kai? If I could pick a team, it would be the Glamour Girls. No fucking question. So good. And Cherry Martell. Pokegirl said Harley is on fire today. Leo said, did you see Sable's poster? What? Are you asking me a masturbation when I was a child? Like anything and everything. An episode of Will and Grace. Christine said, I was just throwing her money or spending it frivolously. Plain Simple Garrick said, Harley is kind of crazy. Great. So nice of her to swoop in here and make this whole thing about her. V said, is that tragedy bonus retroactive? It's been a hell of a few years. Sorry, V. You have to be in the hospital at the time of the request. These are the rules. Amy said, I turned 50 on Tuesday. Will you sing happy birthday to me in any style? Happy birthday. So this is the guy. This is like the traditional guy who sings the national anthem at the hockey games. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And he has white gloves. Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to you. And then they go, oh, that was not so good. But then they go, let's start the game. And they said, okay, that's fine. Hope that worked for you, Amy. I hope that's what you wanted. Leo said, Boy Genius should do Willow's music. I know she's a fan of the manager's music, currently a bit annoying. That's mean, Leo. But Bill Wood said, I once wandered into Joe Franklin's office. So much stuff. Bill, what the fuck were you doing there? You can't throw that shit out without giving me context. Vanessa said, happy birthday, Amy. Mia said, happy birthday, Amy. Pogo said, Amy's going to get a $5 song. Well done. Christine said, okay, fine. No more calculations for you. Josh said, sorry I'm late. I caught a red eye on Top Flight Airlines. Hello. Nolan said, will there ever be a live edition of Hey W on Dynamite? We're in Toronto in March. Probably not. Vanessa said, aren't birthday songs free? Shut the fuck up. Leo wants Lord on Hey W. I don't know why. Leo said, your big mouth. I think that's what she's saying. I get it now. And Nail said, and there's today's gift. I felt it deserved 5 because, well, I'll be 50. That's sweet of you, Amy. Amy's a good person. Nolan said, I haven't seen the Top Flight episode yet. Is it good? Pause what you're doing. Pause the show. Go watch it. Go like, go comment, go share, and then come back. Leo said, upload that photo to Wikipedia so it comes when anybody looks her up. Rob is so sweet. There isn't a bad episode of Hey Nolan. Even the bad ones are good. Mia said, Trisha Dora hasn't been on here in a while. There was a woman on the cruise who was like, do you know what I'm just like? And I'm like, not really. And she said, I dressed up as Trisha Dora and nobody knows. And she had an amazing wig. She had a big headband on, so like you couldn't see it was a wig. And she's dressed cool. She had like a red leather jacket. I was like, the problem is you just dressed like a trendy, fashionable person. It's not costumey enough. Like you picked the wrong person. Somebody dressed like me, and it's such a great costume. We should wear what? Khaki pants and a black shirt and fake glasses. Done. Bradley said, wasn't Harley supposed to be on this episode of Hey since last week wasn't live? Oh, you're talking about coffee and underwear, you mean, Bradley? Yeah. Maybe she's not. The woman's full of shit. The woman just talks about shit, and that's it. She blithers. Leo said, was it Karen on Will and Grace? Who wasn't it on Will and Grace? Christine said, only active tragedies qualify. Yolanda said, happy birthday, Amy. Okay, enough about Amy. Leo said, I bet that bit in Frasier where Lilith is wearing that weird 90s one-piece swimming costume was something you watched a lot back then. I may have taped the episode. Oh, dear Lord. Harley Cameron said, thank you, Bradley. I've been waiting to be on Hey, but RJ is intimidated that I will be funnier than him. I'm going to have her on, and I'm going to just eat her fucking soul alive on the fucking show. And she will leave a crying, heaving mess of emotions just because of this. Amy said, thank you, RJ. That was perfect. Sandy said, that reminded me of the old New York Rangers anthem singer, John Amarante. Wasn't there one who was skating and tripped over the rug? Alpha RL said, say it to Maven's face. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't, but maybe I also will. Leo said, Willow's music sounds like a royalty-free song that came free with some music software. She deserves better. Well, tell that to Mikey Ruckus, sir. Harley said, dye your hair. Here's money to buy hair dye. See, she starts jovial, and when that doesn't land, she gets really with the bluntness of the insult. She loses her wit. She's no longer the funny girl that jacked off in the middle row. Christine is gifted 5 memberships. Incredibly kind. V, Lauren, Human Adventures, James, you all got memberships, so good luck with all that. Plain Simple Garrick said Harley is a menace. I agree. Nail said everyone ignore the hair dye thing and thank Christine instead. Red Dog said, does Maven still have the big caterpillar brows? Yeah, maybe I'll dye my hair when Maven gets his brows done. Vanessa said, I need to figure out a good birthday song for next week. It's Vanessa's birthday next week, so places everyone. Let's get into ship shape here. Yolanda said, hey, I want to finally share that I will have a design exhibit in Philly with selected works of my wrestling designs from t-shirts to wrestling attire. from 2008 to present. I'll share more on Instagram. Just give me the fucking details, Yolanda. Just put them here. Shit. I'm reading it. Nolan said, I remember Vanessa Craven from the Mae Young Classic. Look at how perceptive you are. Christine has paid $50 to get Harley to just stop. And if that's not worth every single fucking penny. Jesus. Leo said, what is your entrance music? Well, for a while, I did use You Don't Own Me by the wonderful Leslie Gore. Awa said, I think it was the Vancouver Canucks anthem singer that was skating and fell. Thank you. That makes sense. James said, I'm here. Good morning. Wow, I got a gift. Christine said, I cannot handle responsibility being queen of the cult. Greg said, saw Tim Conway and Don Knotts do a show at Rama. Did you see them with Louise Duarte, the impressionist? Or is that might have been after Don died, and I think it was Tim and Harvey Korman. But they used to have a female impressionist that would open for them called Louise Duarte, D-U''ART. And her bit was, her big close was that, I was at the Oscars and we all got stuck in an elevator with all these celebrities. And then that was the premise to do the carousel of impressions. I love that woman. No, do I have a favorite Don Knotts scene? I love The Love God. That's really one of my favorites Don Knotts movies. I think it's fantastic. I also love, let me clarify this. I think that's when he's doing a speech from The Ghost of Mr. Chicken, his name in the movie is Luther Heggs, and they keep yelling, "Attaboy, Luther! What is bravery?" Let me clarify this. And do I have a favorite Tim Conway? Don't forget they did a sequel to the Apple Dumpling Gang. My favorite Tim Conway is from the Carol Burnett Show. It's the one where he's stripping Harvey Korman of his rank. And he said, you should do your duties. You can't do your duties. There's a time for doing your duties, and there's the time for singing. That's, I think, my favorite one. That one's at least always stuck in my head. Leo said, Willow seems to have a good taste in music. I wonder which other wrestlers do. I would say the Butcher, not the music he plays. It's a little too loud for me. But he knows a variety. Harley does not. Leo said, have you seen that Creed, Hey Arnold, Patrick Stewart commercial everyone is on about? Yeah, and it's fucking weird. Nolan said, if there's ever an interview Hall of Fame, you should be the first inductee. Yep, only me did the interview. Zazu said, Hook has good music, in my opinion. Also correct. Bradley said, have you ever thought about having a special guest host for Hey and then them interviewing you? No. It's been suggested. Maybe Renee should do it. And absolutely not. We don't know how funny Renee is. Harley Cameron has fought back monetarily and said, I will never stop. Here's another $10 to buy some conditioner after you diet. I'm afraid you've only made the problem worse, Christine. Don't feed the monster. Look, ultimately, I'm winning in the end, so I'm fine. She wrote it incorrectly, and then she spelled conditioning instead of conditioner, and then she had to correct it with like an asterisk comments below it. It never gets better. Rob said the best entrance is Justin Roberts making his way to the ring to Jambi by Tool, but that never makes it to air. Couldn't imagine why. Plain Simple Garrick said, have you had Samoa Joe and Hey W? No, and I would love to. It would be really nice if he could come on. Gina said, Harley was so much fun running karaoke on the cruise. She wrestled too, and it was pretty rad. She was hysterical during the ad-lib show. Can we please give some love to Harley? Moving on. Massanity said, from the obviously correct Wikipedia, Louise Duarte toured with Harvey Korman and Tim Conway from 2001 to 2005. She now makes appearances on many religious-themed programs. Yes, she does. Doesn't stop me from watching her. It's fucking great. That act is great. And she also did a George Burns and Grace Allen tribute where she played both. Wait a minute. This is not, it's so fucking bad. She played George on the phone with Gracie, but Gracie's in heaven. I think it might be one of my favorite acts ever. Oh my God. I'm so fucking happy. Greg said, yes, I was at the Louise Duarte show. I cannot tell you the fact that you said that. And then I added something even more specific. Did she do the elevator at the Oscars? Everyone was there. Edith Bunker was there. Oh, an elevator. And Popeye was here. It was that fucking bad. And is my favorite. She also did Dr. Ruth. I'm trying to think who else she did. Maybe she did Cher. Carol Burnett. She was like, I'll call for help. And then she did the Tarzan yell and the ear tug. And it was like, oh my God. And then, of course, George Burns, Marge Simpson. I know this whole act by heart. So fucking bad. Vanessa said, Harley clearly typing too frantically and typoing it up. She's so green in this chat. She's not a chat veteran like some of us. Christine said, Harley's so mad she can't type anymore. Nolan said, Harley, do you miss QTV? Harley said, I love you, Gina K. You should like a smart, amazing person. Then she said, I'm overwhelmed, Christine. My thumbs are furious. Angry thumbs. Leo said, do you have a favorite Attitude Era theme song? I like Ken Shamrock's, but bell heavy. Severance and Boss Man, also Mankind. Mankind's is great. Jericho's is probably the best. I like the big shows. D-Lo. How can we forget D-Lo? And also Gangrels. It's so really good. Like, what happened to my mind? 40 years old listening to Gothic. Red Dog said the original Apple Dumpling Gang with Bill Bixby was the best. Don't forget the sequel. Yolanda said, okay, RJ, and thank you guys very much. I appreciate it greatly. I was asked by my college to display my designs at the Kimmel Center in Philly. It's been up since November and ends today. What the fuck, Yolanda? You say this shit earlier. If you're in the Philly area today, if you're anywhere near the Kimmel Center today, go see Yolanda's selected works. It's very nice. Wonderful designer of many wrestling things. Jesus fucking shit. Ahead of time. It's been up for 3 or 4 months. Leo said, you can never have too much cheese. Renee sprinkling bland cheddar on her dry spaghetti meal. Don't make me take a screenshot of that and send it to her because I really want to. Nell said, I'm just here to approve grudges and welcome the new guys. You don't need to welcome Harley. It's fine. V said, we're going to need a match between Christine and Harley. RJ can be the totally unbiased ref. Nolan said, has Hook forgiven you for trying to steal his chips? I haven't really spoken to him. Maureen said, the Sandman's Exit Light is great. Yes. Song Exit Light. Mia said, so what's your cheat meal for today? I'm having macaroni beef. After this, I think I'm going to have some protein pancakes. I feel like it. Scoop protein powder in the pancakes and have a fun time. Tonight, I'm going to have some sushi, and I'm going to fucking enjoy it. Massani said, also from Wikipedia, notable impersonations. Louise Duarte's impersonations include Edith Bunker, George Burns, Judge Judy, Joan Rivers, and Barbara Walters. I know so much about this woman. Christine said, I don't think getting my old ass kicked is a solution, people. Why don't you talk to Maven? Why don't you say that to his face? Leo said, have you seen Rick Rude's tights that have pictures of sexy 90s actresses saying how sexy he is? No. I mean, there's a bunch of them. I've seen many of his tights. Vanessa is now defending Christine. Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. Okay. This got out of hand. It's entirely Harley's fault, but it got out of hand. Here we go. Yeah, everyone needs to. It's only Sunday. Massani said, I love when WWE would release the CDs of their theme songs in the 90s. There's some great ones, there's also some shit ones. Plain Simple Garrick said, what about the Billy Gunn theme song? I'll tell you, I also liked his other theme song, the one. I've got it all. It's the same guy, just not saying ass. Alva said, RJ perpetuates the idea of insulting others while hiding behind the screen and his obviously overinflated ego. You're not better than anyone else. Thank you, Alpha. Thank you for reminding me that, Alpha. I always did people who are always like, oh, they sit behind their screen. these all of a sudden everybody's into fucking nature. These go touch grass people. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna sit on my porch. Just gonna walk on the fucking beach. Okay, Jack Hanna. I think you can fucking relax. We're hiding behind my screen. My face is here. My name is here. You see the kitchen. I don't think it's necessarily hiding behind the screen. I'm around. I'm at AW shows. Where else do you want me to be, Alpha? Fucking Maven. Maven's what a bully vet move to send all his trolls. He just spam my fucking. Leo said there were some dudes listening to Gang Girls' entrance music in the car park of my local supermarket a couple months ago. As a lover of attitude mid-carders, I was shook. And you said, "Hey guys, let's brood." Leo said, "Please screenshot that and send it to Renee." Lauren said, "Have you thought about dyeing your hair? The question's paid for by the Coalition of Harleys for a better RJ." You don't even look that like a man. Can't even tell right now. I had pancakes minus protein, said Lady Pam. God bless you. Amanda said, "Christine is always number one in the cult. She spreads the most joy of anyone, and she's angry." Sazu said, "The first time I watched AW was all in because I was bored and it was 3 a.m. and I was looking for something. So I saw that and I didn't know Dynamite and that it existed." Could you imagine? I mean, not watching AW and the first thing you see is all in would just blow your fucking mind. Red Dog said, "Yokozuna's theme was great. I like that good Hakushi, good Thunder and Lightning Hakushi theme." Zazu said, "I've been watching a half-naked man ramble for 40 minutes, and you learned shit. You learned about Luis Duarte, the famed impressionist." Bill said, "What wrestler does best impression of other wrestlers?" Jay Lethal obviously has the market cornered in terms of breadth. Ricky Starks does a couple great impressions. He has not busted them out yet. One day he will. Bradley said, "RJ, you and Harley have to have a match. What's the match stipulation? Is it an undergarments match to faux pas? It's a match where I just bang my head against the wall for 20 minutes. Miss Annie said, "Christine's the best from her membership gift. I saw the benefits and I joined on my own." Christine's a wonderful gateway. Leo said, "If you have rude tights, which actress would have you saying you were sexy? BB Newirth, B Arthur?" Well, B for sure, I think would be a good one. And the wonderful Gail Sondergaard. And then I'll wear those tights and I'll walk out and no one will recognize her. Plain Simple Garrick said, "I've never seen a keyboard with," where is it? What did you just wrote it? "Never seen a keyboard with grass." Pogo said, "You were stuck in my monitor." Vanessa said, "Alpha hit a nerve." Mind your own fucking business, Vanessa. V said, "Hiding me had a scream while doing an in-person interview for AEW." Neil said, "Maven sent all of them." Yes, he did. Zazu said, "Who's your favorite Combat Club member or House of Black member?" Julia, because she terrifies me, and Mox, because he has the dignity to not be on Hay yet. I think maybe 100 episodes might be the time to try to get him. I feel like that's enough pressure to get him on. Matt Sandy said, "The New Jersey Devils often use Gangrel's theme for their entrance. They may still do. I do not know." Harley's doing a bit. RJ, hello. Harley here, new member. My question is, first of all, you're not a member. You're just a subscriber. I don't even know if you fucking subscribe. So let me stop you right there. My question is, when you are happy, feeling overwhelmed with happiness, what would be your go-to song to sing? I love singing the theme from Alice. You know, there's a new girl in town. Does anyone remember Alice with Linda Lavin? It makes me very, very happy. Overjoyed, really, much like she was. You know, she was great. And they always, each episode, they did like different, like each season, they would have different lyrics. It just made me so overjoyed. And Vic Tayback was in it too. And Polly Holiday, who I once was in the car with Paul Rubens when he called her on her birthday. And he was just like, I gotta make a phone call. And he talked to this woman. It was so sweet. "Happy birthday. How are you?" And blah, 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 blah. They talked for like 10 minutes. He's like, "You know who that was?" He's like, "Polly Holiday." He's like, "You fucking tell me before? Would have listened to it." Oh, what a sweet. Oh, he's gonna make me. I'm fine. I'm not crying. Zazu said, "And that stadium stampede." Yeah, it was a fucking crazy as shit. Red Dog said, "That fridge needs some locker magnets, wrestling themed movie and video game." No, I don't have any. I do. There's a couple magnets. There's a B Arthur one, And there's one from the abominable Dr. Fives. Neil said, I learned gubernatorial today. I think that's the first time I've said gubernatorial on, hey, not in life. I say it all the fucking time. Leo said, God, I hate David Cameron so much. Great. And Neil said, James, you have to pay or you have to be hit by a car. Bradley said, I'm ready for the mixed tag team of Timeless, Tony Storm, and Babyface. I don't know what you're talking about. Mia said, has Claudio been on Hey? Yes, he has. Go look it up. That was the first time I hugged someone on the show. He said, let's not forget that Jesse Ventura won the governor's seat with 37% of the vote, which means 63% of the state did not vote for him. That's a solid multi-party system. Vanessa said, Claudio has been on Hey. Yep. And I think that's great that Vanessa remembers that. Oh my God. Vanessa said, Polly Holiday is still alive. She's 86 years old. God bless her. Chronic said, Ricky Stark was in line at the show. I went to taking pictures of Stark to fans. He's a company. Is that a company thing or normal for a hometown talent? It's not a company thing. I think he just wanted to go out and see the people. Sometimes I've done that. Like in Toronto, I run out to see somebody that I'm like, oh my God. And then Danhausen's done it. He will just do a free meet and greet. So he's like, I'm here. Leo said, do you remember Cheeks from early TNA? You mean the guy that almost killed somebody with his ass? Plain Simple Garrick said, so Action Andretti is really called the Throat Goat? I haven't been with him, so I can't confirm or deny. SM said, hi, Nasty Leroy. There's Nasty Leroy. He said, how are you doing today? I'm fucking great, Leroy. How are you? Christine said, I think I sent that Dr. Fives magnet. I can't keep track. And lest we forget, the greatest tagline of any movie from Dr. Fives. Love means never having to say that you're ugly. Christine said, Claudio was episode 23, since no one asked. Bachelor King said, can you please confirm that there was an episode of Alice where Alice and George Burns isn't actually God? I fear I imagined it. I think that's real. Matt Sandy said, was Alice one of your intro videos? No, but I need to do one. That's a show that like nobody really knows anymore, you know? It's a shame. I really got to get on it. Is everyone? I'm sure it's going to just take off. Lauren said, I ran into Eddie Kingston outside the Bell Center. You know, sometimes the best bathrooms, you have to like go through the fans. So if I need to go pee or if I need to, you know, I will, I'll suffer the fans to go pee. Christine said, oh, gee, who could possibly run out and say hello in Toronto? There was a bunch of people. Actually, it was fantastic. I ran into friends from elementary school. And then I also ran into Lacey, who plays Sunny and Sable and everybody, every woman, every 90s woman on Dark Side of the Ring. I think Leo yelled at her once. Are you a juggalo? Just in my heart, because I love that music. Nell said, how is he catching up when he's so far behind? Get together. Says, who said, favorite flavor of Pringles? I like the original. I like fucking around in that tube, sticking my face in that tube, seeing what's all going on there. Man Sandy said, kiss my grits was such a huge pop culture catchphrase. It's so bizarre. It's one of those ones that superseded the show. Same with Hey Now. People don't realize where Hey Now came from because, you know, Stern adopted it and turned it into its whole other thing. I thought Harley was setting me up to sing the Alice theme song, but I guess not. Christine said, I don't think he took the hint. What are we talking about? Did I run into you at that show? Which show? Because now I'm blurring. I'm thinking of the first Toronto show. Do you remember that? They were like 2 dynamites in a row or something. Pogirl said, I still say kiss my grits. Yolanda said, sorry for not sharing sooner. It was a last-minute installation last week. I didn't want to share it with the wrestling world until it was complete. AWI's Yuta and Kip Saban gear is on a dress. I would love to see this. Tour it. Post pictures. Do a nice thing. Please send it to me. I want to see this. Elliot said, watching an old episode of Justified and saw the previously RJ recommended Linda Kay. She's brilliant. Oh, she's so fucking good. She's fucking fantastic. Well, who did I run into, Christine? Jesus. The fuck? Easy E said, Kiss My Grits was also a great Caribbean-style original theme in WWF Warzone. I remember that. Oh, I hated that game. They were all, you know, there was 2 kids when I grew up, N64 kids and PlayStation kids. And I would only play your Warzone and your Attitude at the PlayStation kids' house. Because that game was really for PlayStation. The N64 ones are fucking brutal. Plain Simple Garrick said, how do you know so much about obscure TV shows? I don't really do anything. And I think that ultimately helps. Vanessa said, Mystery Wrestling is on today at 5 p.m. Eastern on Evil Uno's Twitch, by the way. Thank you for telling me, Vanessa. Evil Uno's on commentary. Show is The Butcher, I believe. Vanessa Craven is on the show, right? Are you ringing the bell or doing something weird again? Also, I believe Killer Kelly is on the show. I know about this show. So thank you for reminding me. It's on Evil Uno's Twitch. You know how to find it. It is a fantastic show. I was on it once via satellite. Vanessa Craven is bell ringing on the show. You look at her and you say, that woman is made to ring bells. Red Dog said, original Pringle are bland and gross. Sour cream and onion, barbecue, cheddar, and sour cream, and the cheese kind of the best. I didn't mean to really set you off there. Bradley said, I've been watching Dark Shadows bloopers. I've adored the show, but the fact that everything was pretty much only one. Oh, somebody just gave me a thumbs down. Because I did this. What happened there? I've been watching Dark Shadows bloopers. I've adored the show, but the fact that everything was pretty much only one take made for some hilarious moment. Probably the funniest bloopers I've ever seen, ever. They're so hilarious because they have to be so serious, too. There's one in a wheelchair, he runs over the guy's foot or gets caught on the carpet. And then the one, he's just tying a woman up and he ties the thing, ties around her mouth, the handkerchief like ass, and it just comes undone and she's got to be like, Rob said Alpha One Wrestling is on YouTube today at 4 p.m. too, by the way. So here is everyone's business if you're not caught up since we're wrapping up soon. Go watch the latest AEW with Top Flight. Go like it. Go share it. Go tell them that they're good. They need to know this. I would assume they're just insecure by virtue of being young. Go support them. Go like it. Go share it. Go tell people to go fuck themselves. Number one. Number two, Alpha One starts at 4 p.m. on the Alpha One YouTube, or maybe it's Ethan Page YouTube. I don't fucking know. You'll figure it out. At 5 p.m., it's Mystery Wrestling on Evil Uno's Twitch. So I think you need to simulcast Alpha One and Mystery Wrestling and comment and go like and do that, all that shit. Okay? And then what else? And then I'll be around. Oh, the Grammys are around tonight, but they don't need my fucking help. Neil said, Alpha One's at 4 p.m. Watch both. Yes, thank you. Yolanda said, Vanessa, how are you, my love? It's not about, so all of a sudden not about me. I guess Harley just quit. Christine had wonderful tribute saying, what I meant was, I wonder who else you could run in Toronto shows in the future, like maybe some crazy ladies with signs or something. Yes, thank you. I will run into you when we come in March, or whatever the fuck I can't fucking remember. Son of a bitch. I'll be there. Now, Nell said the Alpha One show is on Ethan Page's YouTube, Ethan Page Vlogs. Plain Simple Garrick said, how did that thumb appear? I would love to fucking know. It popped up out of nowhere. I thought there was a raid or something. Lauren said, Vanessa rang a hell of a bell at the last Mystery Wrestling. Pogo said, love Dark Shadows. Vanessa Craven, somebody said something. I've lost my place. What is Vanessa Craven right now? Doritos? That was it. Leo said that. And Vanessa said sushi, actually. Okay, well, that answers that. Mia said, have a great week. Love you all. V said, the full Hey W playlist started adding episodes, but still missing some random episodes. I'm going to go through one by one, and it needs to be fixed. Jesus Christ. Cesar said, are you going to make Hey W into a podcast? No, I'm not. Nell said, comment, like, and leave shit open and let it play, even if you're busy elsewhere. That's the best way to support, including Hey. Pogo said, Harley's going shopping for hair dye for you. I was going to sing the theme song from Alice, but I guess we're out of time. Pogo said, don't dye your hair. Christine said, Harley said she had angry thumbs. Leo said, who did I yell at? I can't remember now. It'll come to me. Dave said, it's amazing how much Hey W and coffee with Archie has become a huge part of my Sundays routine. Thank you. It's been a large part of my Sundays, too. Okay, let's figure this out. I'm definitely going to put on the Alpha One show. Who's your favorite Degrassi Junior High character? I don't know. It's not my show. It's too intellectual for me. All right, let's get a final look at these. And then these sophisticated pair. Isn't that nice? Isn't that fun? And maybe next week I'll sing the theme from Alice because I love it so much. Oh, God, we still have a minute left. Well, I'll just hang out in this position here. Go watch the latest AEW. Comment, like, share, all that routine. Tell Top Flight that you love them. 4 p.m., Alpha One. 5 p.m., Mystery Wrestling, Evil Uno's Twitch. Are we all caught up? Good. You can buy my coffee at realistcoffee.com. You can buy the new WrestleAnts merch at shopaew.com. Otherwise, I don't know what else to tell you. All right. Okay. That's just about enough. Godspeed.